Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Today we'll see Standard 7 Subject Science. In that, chapter number 8. And your chapter name is Winds, Storms and Cyclone. In the previous video, part 1, we have completed up to main 5. Today we'll see main 6. Answer the following questions in a sort. 2 marks each. Now see here, question number 1. Explain why holes are made in hanging banners and hoardings. Answer is, air exerts pressure. Due to this pressure, banners and hoardings flutter and torn when wind is blowing. If holes are made, then the wind passes through the holes. There is no effect of air pressure on them. As a result, they do not get torn. See the question number 2. What planning is required in advance to deal with the situation created by cyclone? Answer is, the planning are as follows. We should manage to shift essential household, domestic animals and vehicles to the safer places. Keep ready the essential goods well packed. Keep all emergency numbers like police, fire brigade and medical centers. Store necessary water and food items. Unplug all electrical devices. Now see the question number 3. Explain about the winds flowing in the regions in term 0 degree to 30 degree latitude belt on either side of the equator. Answer is, regions close to the equator get maximum heat from the sun. The air in these regions gets warm. The warm air rises and the cooler air from the regions in the 0 degree to 30 degree latitude belt on either side of the equator moves in. This wind flow from the north and south towards the equator. Now see the next page. See the question number 4. Explain about the wind circulation from polar regions to regions of 60 degree latitude. See here, first of all we will see the figure. Here it's equator and here it's a 0 degree, then 30 degree, and to the north it's a 30 and 60, and here 30 degree south and 60 degree south, and see here 90 degree north pole. Now see the answer. At the polar regions the air is colder than that at latitudes about 60 degree. The warm air at this latitude rises up and the cold air from these polar regions rushes to take its place. Thus, wind circulation is set up from the poles to the 60 degree latitudes. Now see the question number 5. Explain thunderstorm in brief. See here. In tropical areas, thunder and lightning are frequent. The rising temperatures produce strong rising winds. These winds carry water droplets upward, where they freeze and fall down again. The swift movement of the falling water droplets along with the rising air create thunder and lightning. This is called thunderstorm. Now see the main 7. Explain giving scientific reasons. 2 marks. It carries 2 marks. See the question. Due to high speed winds, the roofs of houses can be lifted and blown away. Answer is, when high speed winds pass over the roof of houses, the air pressure on the surface of the roofs decreases. As a result, roofs try to lift upwards towards the lower air pressure area. If roofs were weak and not joined strongly, they could be lifted and blown away. Thus, due to high speed winds, the roofs of houses can be blown away. Now see the main 8. Answer the following questions in detail. It carries 4 marks. What precaution should be taken if a storm is accompanied by thunder and lightning? Answer is, the precautions are as follows. Point 1. Do not take shelter under an isolated tree. Now see the next page. Point number 2. Do not use an umbrella with a metallic handle. Point 3. Do not sit near the window. Open garages, storage, shed, metal sheds are not safe places to take shelter. Point 4. A car or bus with closed doors and windows is a safe place to take shelter. Point 5. If you are in a water, come out and go inside a building. Now see the activities in that. Number 1. To prove that air exerts pressure. In that, apparatus and materials needed: tin can with a lid, Bunsen burner, tripod, wire gauze, shallow metallic vessel, water. Now see the apparatus. Here it's a tin can, this one. This is the wire gauze. Here it's a tripod and it's a gas burner. Okay. Now here cold water, crust can and shallow metallic vessel. Now draw the figure. Here you have to draw the figure. Now see the procedure. Number 1. Take a tin can with a lid that have a lid. Point 2. Open its lid. Now fill it approximately half with water. Now you have to fill the water. Point number 3. Heat the can on Bunsen burner as shown in the figure. Point 4. Let the water to boil for a few minutes till steam comes out. Keep the can down and immediately put the lid tightly on the can. Be careful in handling the hot tin. Point 5. Put the can carefully in a shallow metallic vessel. Number 6. Pour cold water over the can. Observation. See, the can gets crushed and its shape gets distorted. Reason for happening. Reason is that on pouring cold water over the can, the water vapor inside gets cooled and converts into water. The water so formed occupies less space than that by water vapor. So the air pressure inside decreases. The air pressure outside the can is more than that inside. That's why the can gets crushed. And conclusion is there, air exerts pressure. See the number 2. To show that pressure decreases when the speed of the winds increases. In that, apparatus and materials: 2 balloons of equal size, water, thin stick. Procedure is: point 1. Take 2 balloons of approximately equal size. Point 2. Put a little water into both the balloons. Point 3. Blow up both the balloons almost equal in size and tie each one to a string. Point 4. Hang the balloons 8 to 10 cm apart on a thin stick. Point 5. Now blow in the space between the balloons. See the observation. On blowing in the space between the balloons, they come closer to each other. And reason for happening is, on blowing in the space between the balloons, the air pressure decreases there. So 2 balloons are forced towards the space between them and come closer. And conclusion is that the air pressure decreases when the speed of the wind increases. The next page. Number 3. To show that warm air is lighter than the cold air. Apparatus and materials. See here. Here it's a paper bag and burning candle here. It's a balance. Balanced position of 2 empty paper bags and imbalanced position on filling warm air in one bag. See the procedure. Take 2 empty paper bags of the same size. Now hang the 2 bags in inverted position on 2 ends of a wooden stick. Like this you have to hang it. Okay. Now hang the 2 bags in inverted position on 2 ends of a wooden stick such that their open part remain downward. Number 3. Now tie a pieces of thread in the middle of the stick. Point 4. Now put a burning candle below one of the bags little away from the open part. Observation is there. As the warm air rises up, it pushes the bag above the candle. And reason for happening is, when the candle burns, the hot air is filled in the bag. In other, the air is cool. Warm or hot air is lighter than cold air. Hence, the bag with a warm air becomes lighter and it is pushed upwards. Conclusion is there. The warm air is lighter than a cold air. Here your chapter is completed. We will see the next chapter in the next video. Stay safe, stay healthy. Okay, bye.